I'm floored by you.
Aww.
That was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me. And if you were ever wanting to roleplay again...
Absolutely.
In any way...
Oh, chance.
Let me know.
You got it, baby
We
cakes.
can move from the character sheets to the,
To the Betty sheets?
other sheets?
What's this game rated? What's this game rated? Am I gonna get some, what do they call it? Some boombayah? Let's see, noon. Noon, it's too early. I know I don't know if they'll still do it, but I read somewhere that, things make little sounds when you... Oh yeah, you gotta have the glasses on. Hee. My love? Oh yeah, that is a weird shadow. Because there would have to be light coming from there. Oh, darkness. Oh, darkness, you're so silly. Alright, it's not time yet. We can't see the kitty man yet. Oh, I guess we could play D&D now. Or is that gonna take too much time? I want to be punctual for the kitty man. I keep wanting to press shift to run. Or does time stay... Yeah, I think time stays like that. Alright, it's D&D time, or G&G. Oh yeah, data decks. Timothy Timepiece. You met Timothy Timepiece, a slim, dainty gentleman with cat ears and a tail. He's obsessed with clocks and punctuality. Go figure. He'd like you to return at noon, sharp, or else. Timothy is a cat-themed timepiece. He winds himself rather tightly. Aw, but his propriety is never in question. What cats have to do with clocks is beyond the scope of this data dex, but possibly by following his directions you will be able to find out. Schedules. Wait, he doesn't like cats? Voiced by Bryce Pappenbrook. I've heard that that's somebody, but I don't remember who that is. Where is my love? Where is darkness imprisoning me? All that I see, absolute horror, I cannot... There he is. You've met a peculiar being with the name Shadow Lord 420, who now refers to you by the name Penumbra. He has apparently been waiting for a worthy conversational partner to help him bring forth his armaments. All in quotation marks. He refers to a terrible time in the past known only as the Great Cataclysm. It's all a bit overblown. As the light fades and dusk draws, all hope becomes despair. Hark, for your greatest fears manifest in yours truly. Quiver before Shadow Lord 420. Wait, this totally bad apple embodiment of darkness is an emperor of fear. Did he write this himself? Is Op actually Shadow Lord 420? He is the ultimate being and cannot be stopped. What do you mean you don't believe me? Likes bands you wouldn't have heard of. Dislikes neckties. Voiced by Alex Lay. I don't know who that is. Eh? Ooh. I hate... How am I going to get the darkness to hate me? Ooh. Dislikes neckties. Oh, what? Oh, what, my love? My love, my love. Alright, alright. Let's play some games with my cute nerd. Try to stay focused. There's so many potential smooches around. Oh. Tee. Is it game time?
My faithful traveler, you have returned.
Of course I have. I'm ready to play.
Ever faithful. I knew it. And it looks like our mutual friend Dasha is joining us today.
Yay!
I
am ready to perform feats of strength with my imagination.
All right.
She claps you on the back just a little too hard.
Do not worry, my friend. Dasha's brain muscles are just as strong as real muscles. You are sure to succeed in your ventures with Guardian Yekaterina Dmitrievna Petrova at your side.
Her saying her full name is like music.
I prefer to call them adventures, but to each their own.
I use detect evildoers to find any villains nearby.
We haven't started yet, my dear. One moment. Before we start, here's your character sheet. You will be playing Miles Cypress, a troubadour from the mean streets of Cantalopia. You have taken up a new home in Decor, which is ruled by the House of Knives.
Miles Cypress.
Ooh, I am ready to grotto and gargoyle.
You start the game with 50 hit points. If you reach 0, your adventure ends. Don't worry about reading the sheet too much. I'll keep track of your health and letting you know what you can do. Now tell me, are you ready?
I am ready, my lord. Ready, Chance.
Time to begin. We start our adventure at night. The wind is whistling through the tall trees at the edge of town, carrying with them the smell of pine and possibility. Most of the shops in Decor have closed for the night, but that doesn't mean the town is asleep. Far from it. Near the center of town, right off the cobblestoned path, is the Countertop Tavern. Music pours from the open windows as you stand on the small wooden stage, having just finished one of your specialty songs. What are you saying to the crowd?
Who's ready to rock? Let me hear it, Countertop. Are you not entertained?
I guess that'll work. You're just warming up. It's okay. Let's continue.
Your music is decent. Very good.
Thank you, Dasha.
You exit the stage and find your seat at the bar. The bartender slides you a red ale.
I tossed them a coin for their prompt service.
They catch it and thank you with a simple nod. You know that some meat and cheese will be waiting for you in your room.
Meat and cheese.
I am seated at the bar, enjoying delicious ale and meats, and also cheeses.
I would like some meats and cheeses.
As you sip your drink, a hooded figure sits next to you at the bar. Without looking at you, they simply ask, "Can you swing as well as you can sing?"
I punch him. I try to get a better look at them.
They notice you try to see who they are. They pull their hood closer and slide you a thick gold coin with the stamp of the butcher block on it.
The butcher block?
The butcher block are the not-so-secret guard of the Knives Monarch. If they have come to you, it is serious business.
They need my skills. I ask them, what do you want with a simple singer?
With this, they rise from their seat and they move to the stairs. They pause briefly, making sure to lock eyes with you before ascending the steps. You toss back your drink and you follow. People have noticed the moment and start to whistle and hoot.
Hey, guys. Not today. I give them a thumbs up as I climb the stairs.
You play it up. The whole crowd cheers you on, thinking that your sonic serenade has helped you score.
Yeah.
At the top of the stairs, you see the hooded figure slide into your room. You follow carefully. When you open the door, you see they have pulled their hood back, exposing their face.
Are they hot?
Before you is a gorgeous human. It is disarming. Why would anyone so beautiful cover their face?
Perhaps it is trap. A roll to seduce this beautiful human, just to be sure.
Can I roll to seduce this beautiful human?
That won't be necessary, Dasha. They're looking expectantly at you, Miles.
They may be beautiful, but there's nowhere they're as hot as you, Chance. I mean, are you the mysterious stranger?
Buttering up the GM does not grant you advantage on skill checks, but it is appreciated.
Does it grant me advantage to your heart?
Once you have closed the door, they say. As a member of the Butcher Block and in direct response to the needs of the House of Knives, we have a task for you. The Prince of Knives, Nakiri, has been kidnapped. We know that the evil Grand Vashir has him. They are planning to sacrifice him to their god, Cleaver.
Sacrifice? This sounds unsafe.
Why isn't the block going after him?
The block has a mole in our midst. We have not discovered who this person is. Any action to secure the prince would be found out. It would make matters worse. You should rest up. Tomorrow is a big day. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yes, I wish to continue.
You're doing a fantastic job.
Woohoo! I'm really enjoying myself too.
Oh,
Where were we? Right. You get a full night's rest and a hearty breakfast. You get a boost of 20 health for the day.
woohoo!
You, troubadour, are ready to go save the prince.
Yekaterina will eat hearty breakfast as well. Breakfast is most important meal of the day. I am ready for action.
As you head out towards the great kitchen sinkhole, you have a pep in your step and greet the people in the market. They laugh and joke about your performance the night before. The thought of the Prince of Knives in trouble worries you, and you know you need to make haste. You have seen the prince once before, and the thought of him floods your mind. He is handsome, sharp-dressed, and has carved a place in your memory. To sing for him would be a dream come true. To serenade him in private would be... Ooh.
Why you blushing so hard?
You walk faster at the thought. That pep in your step has become a borderline power walk.
We have to save the prince.
As you walk past the town gates, you notice that 2 people are behind you. Maybe they are just traveling as well. Still, you can't be too sure. You pass a fork that goes to a neighboring town. They don't turn off. You remember the messenger from last night warning of a mole within the block. Could they have found out already? Has your cover been blown? What do you do?
Can I sing? Can I sing? I break from the path to see what they do.
You take a hard right turn into the tall grass field next to you. The 2 people behind you continue on the path. You breathe a sigh of relief to think you were just being paranoid.
They could not handle Yekaterina. My aura of strength has frightened them off.
But then, you feel the tall grass next to you move. You stop, trying to find where the rustle is coming from. That's when you realize it's coming from all around you.
Oh man, did I just out of the frying pan and into the fire?
Out of the tall grass, you are attacked by a small lizard thing that bites at you.
Ah!
Stop!
Ah, what is that thing?
It's a knobgoblin.
Oh,
you can either
man.
swing at it with your trusty club, or you can perform a stunning song.
Surely it won't hurt that bad. Yeah, and then I die. Strike up the band, let's sing it down. Get the heck off my knob, you little goblin. Actually, maybe we shouldn't sing. You know, let's sing.
You find your note, and you sing it loud and proud. The knobgoblin falls to the ground, shocked at your glorious voice. With the knobgoblin behind you, you find the main road and head towards the great kitchen sinkhole. The road is packed well, and your feet seem to find flight on it. The sun is high, and the warmth of the day is complemented by the smells coming from the woods ahead of you. As you cross into the trees, the canopy above blocks the light from touching much of the forest floor. The coolness of the shade hits your skin, and you smile.
If only we could stay in this beautiful place. It's like painting in my mind.
You remember what it was like to play your music for the trees. This is where you learned the art of song. From the birds, the bees, the crickets, and the chipmunks.
Help me with this mission, chipmunks.
You don't know what is ahead of you in the kitchen sinkhole. That makes you anxious. You take a moment, letting the breeze push through the trees and over your body. What is on your mind right now?
I don't have much time to waste here. I take in the moment and move on. We gotta
You
get going.
taste the wind on your tongue, and you use it to move through the woods. The path turns to go to Cantalopia, but you look around you before pushing through the overgrowth toward the great kitchen sinkhole. As you come upon the edge of the woods, you see it. The sinkhole, lined with silver sand and a large black stopper at the bottom. You look around and consider your options. You see that there is only one way through, and that is right in the center. You see the stopper raise up, and a ladder catches your eye. Surely, that is where they are keeping the prince. Guards roam back and forth, surely keeping watch for anyone daring enough to save the prince from them.
Alright, I'm gonna come in, playing a song, being entertainment, asking like I'm asking for money, and then Dasha's gonna come up behind and be like, wham!
You think it best to wait until night begins to fall before you make your move. As the sun begins to head over the horizon, causing the silver of the sand to reflect the light in brilliant fashion, you decide it is time to make your move. Moving swiftly and using the sand to slide and the light to hide, you reach the stopper with no interactions from any guards. As a matter of fact, there are no guards here.
They must have heard Yekaterina was coming.
You don't have time to consider how strange that might be. You must continue on. You lift the stopper to find a metal ladder built into the side of the deep hole that serves as the entrance. What you thought would be sand is actually metal on either side. Someone took advantage of the cavern that the sinkhole created and made it an evil lair. As you move through the space, you hear voices. You sneak down the halls until you find yourself at the edge of a big open room. You know the voices are coming from in there, but you don't know how many there are. What do you do?
Poke my head through the door, see how many there are.
As you push open the door, you realize someone is right behind it. It dumps
crap.
them. Boy, someone's at the door. The door flies open, revealing two individuals in the room.
Only two? Pfft, you tinka? Get 'em.
Yeah, Yekaterina is ready for battle.
Yeah, Yekaterina.
The one behind the door gets the jump on you, slicing across your chest for 25 damage.
I'm okay.
Yekaterina dives in front of Miles in slow motion, shouting, "No!"
You step in front just in time to take the damage. But you are a healthy guardian, so it is nothing to you. You can move at normal speed again, Yekaterina. The second one runs across the room. You have time to respond before they get to you. You can do a few things. Usually your seduction song would be available, but you've pulled aggro, so it won't really have an effect.
Yeah, okay.
But you have the eardrum wrecking song and... oh, the confusion song.
And if I destroy the eardrums, that might destroy everybody, but... Confusion? That sounds chaotic. Let's do that!
You pluck your lyre in discordant ways. Both guards stop and listen. They've never heard music like this before. They don't understand it. Things they don't understand make them mad. How could this be? Their world starts to fall down around them. They question everything about themselves and, in turn, each other.
This is what being close-minded gets you.
They launch at one another, brawling and bawling, trying to reach the other emotionally while destroying them physically. Do they kiss? Maybe. They've never done it before, but nothing they know is true anymore. They most likely kiss, but go right back to fighting.
Oh, this has taken a sexy turn I was not prepared for.
Yeah, you and me both. Okay, now I'm confused. What is happening?
Oh, it's just a song that shatters the worldview of the target, causing them to be hostile towards the people or things that upheld these previous beliefs.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, actually. My favorite spell. Only way to dispel it? Therapy.
Ooh. Cute.
Who among us could not use a little therapy,
My whole house is gonna get some therapy. Therapy is the most powerful spell of all.
As those two duke it out on the floor, you can clearly see a hallway with red pulsing energy. This must be it. The prince has to be there. Time to save him and free the prince. As you step into the hallway, you can feel both energy and heat in the air. Something is afoot. And as you turn the corner, you see the prince, but you also see who you know to be the king.
Oh, my stars!
Ooh, a twist! How exciting!
The king? Is he here to save the prince too?
Mayhap.
What you plotting, Chance?
Mayhap.
Chance, why you gotta say it like that?
King Cleaver stands before you, stripped of his royal garb. His muscles are coated with a layer of sweat as he kneels before a bonfire. In a cage to the side of the room is the prince. A pulsing red energy surrounds the cage.
Sweaty muscles, you say? Prince, I might have to become your stepmom.
The king is mumbling what you can only suspect to be an incantation, but he stops as you fully enter the room.
Listen here, king. You single?
I see some of my block couldn't leave well enough alone.
The mole was the king?
The king rises, towering over you, his back to you as the fire dances on the walls. Before I begin, this is where I monologue. I know it's silly, but it's what the big bads do, okay?
Continue, sweetheart. I'm excited because you're excited.
Oh, thanks for indulging me.
Monologue, do it.
Do you know how long this realm has had a king? For millennia. Before history can be noted as beginning, this land has always been ruled by a strong-willed king. And not just any king. The only king. Me.
The king turns around, and his face looks hollow in the firelight. His eyes are glowing with a sinister glow.
And for millennia, someone in the royal line has vanished. Either in war or out at sea. Some tragedy has fallen to a young member of the family, and the kingdom has mourned for a time. But they have moved on.
But if you kill the prince, then you're not gonna have a future king.
And queens would die, and kings would pass of a broken heart. And a new king would take the throne. Always some cousin or uncle from a small parcel of land no one had heard of. Always of humble means, always young, always handsome. Always me. And all I have ever needed is the blood of my line to rejuvenate me, and for my inner circle to make sure the butcher block failed in their search.
This sounds very familiar to the plot of, that one anime. Editor me, put that one anime up. You know the one I'm talking about.
But I suppose my moles failed to do their job this time. They will have to die too, after I kill you.
I roll to seduce the king?
The king launches himself at you. What do you do?
Can I seduce the king? Well, he launches, so I better get out of the way.
You move just in time as this royal man tries to slash at you with his claws. You see the prince in the cage, trying to get out.
I aim a song towards the king instead.
You whip around and shoot a sonic blast toward the king. It pushes him back, causing him to fly across the room and smack into the wall for... You did 40 damage to him! And he is stunned!
I will slash at him as well, while he is stunned.
You bring down your sword on him. He groans in pain as you inflict a massive 53 damage to him.
And he is still alive?
He's got like maybe 7 hit points left.
He sure is.
What shall we do next?
Let's sing
You
at
can
him.
either help the prince, or you can try for your ultimate attack.
Secure the prince. Ultimate attack. Oh man. Ultimate attack.
You close your eyes, and your mind goes back to the forest. Only this time, you hear the steady, growing roar of a river ripping through the landscape. You open your mouth, and out comes... the sound wave.
Hot.
The room shakes, and everything rumbles. Sonic fury is pouring out of your mouth, and the deluge is monumental. So much so that the sand from the surface begins to seep in.
Can bards do that? Can they do that?
The king notices.
You fool! You will kill us all!
You
Whoops.
hear the falling of metal bars as the cage that held the prince collapses.
Dang it! I knew that was gonna happen.
A blast of arcane energy flies from his hand, hitting the king in the chest and staggering him. The prince grabs your hand, saying, "Let's go, before it caves in."
Oh, okay. It saved the prince. It got him out of there. All right.
It pulls you past the fire and toward the mouth of a cave. As you run, you can hear the room behind you give way.
Sorry, I say as we're running away.
A roar comes from the king.
No! I cannot die here!
Just as you cross the threshold of the cavern, everything behind you collapses. You stand outside with the prince, breathing hard from your sprint. You look back on the collapsed cave. It is silent for a moment. Then, the birds start to sing again. Phew!
Phew, we're not dead.
With the prince safe, you make your way to Cantalopia together. It is there that you find a member of the butcher block you can trust, vouched for by the prince. The news of the immortal king and his destruction spread. Many begin to question the position of the royal family in their lives and as their rulers. The queen, now free to rule as she pleases, works to make amends with those who have lost their faith in the crown. And you get what was promised to you. You are set up in the royal court. You play for large events and gain fame. But it is more the intimate moments where you are playing your lyre by the fireside with the queen nodding along, and the prince creating lyrics on the fly. Those are the moments you live for.
Oh.
For now, you want for nothing. You are happy. You are well. You are a hero.
Thank you for running this beautiful game for us, Chance. Katerina will live on in my mind.
Yes, what happened to Yekaterina? Is she in the palace with us?
You were amazing. The way you just...
Cute.
Sorry. I'm just so excited with how much fun we just had. I'm floored by you.
Oh.
Listen, that was pretty much perfect for me. You are pretty much perfect to me. And if you were ever wanting to roleplay again...
Absolutely.
In any way...
Oh, Chance.
Let me know.
You got it, baby
We
cakes.
can move from the character sheets to the,
To the Betty sheets?
other sheets?
What's this game rated? What's this game rated? Am I gonna get some, what do they call it? Some boombaya? That's a good one, though. That's a hot line. That's a, Sir, you're on the right way to get married. I understand your insinuation, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Am I gonna have to move parts of this to my adult Patreon?
Until next time, you mighty hero, I'll be waiting for your epic return. Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status.
Oh. Aw, I'm charming. Nice. Oh. Oh yeah. Dasha. Want to continue lessons with Dasha.
Dasha is lifting an enormous stack of papers over her head, standing on one leg, barely breaking a sweat. She drops them as soon as she sees you.
Oh, the papers. Hey Dasha, how's it going?
It is going excellent now that you have arrived. After all, today we have practice date.
Yeah. The thought of going on a date with you makes me happy.
Even if it is fake date? That is nice to hear. I have not heard these kinds of gentle words in some time.
Yeah, I guess I really don't appreciate my desk very much.
Glim, you are making me blush. Which means it is time for subject change! All right, here we are on our first date. Where have you chosen to take me?
McDonald's. The strip club? A restaurant.
Ah, a restaurant. Yes, yes.
Classy.
Classic for a good reason. We will gaze into each other's eyes across table and feel the sparks.
The
Come
sparks.
then, let us go to restaurant in our imaginations. Here we are. Shall we share appetizer, dear date?
Did she draw that? Aw. That pretty smile is all the appetizer I need. I think that's... I don't think she likes me laying on that thick. So heck yeah, that's the best part.
Ah, excellent. The first step in impressing your date is to be generous. Dasha is impressed. So far, anyway. Let us move on. Our food has arrived, and I am eating my steak with great enthusiasm. What do you do next?
I ask if you'd like to try some of my pasta?
Ah, that is the way. There is no greater joy than gazing lovingly into your date's eyes and taking bite of food from their plate. Romance, spark, sensual generosity.
Sensual generosity.
Top marks. And now, our final question. The waiter walks in with bill and sets it on table between us. What do you do?
Challenge you to an arm wrestling match for it. Now, but she would win if I challenge her. I already paid the bill while you were in the bathroom. Haha, I actually might do that.
It is like that, is it? Mm-hmm. You think you are faster than Dasha.
Uh-oh.
You think you have gotten the better of me.
Uh-oh.
You have started down dark path, my friend.
But...
One you are not prepared for, I think.
Dasha, this isn't real.
The date is not real, but the slight to my honor is very real.
Alright, maybe I should have arm wrestled her, but you would have beat me anyway.
Watch your back. When we dine together next, you are in for it.
Yes, ma'am. Was it good, though?
What? What? Yes. Technically. I mean, no, it is good. I just... I do not like to lose in this. Let us move on. If we dwell on this, I will become angry again.
Okay, so she doesn't like to lose in things. Alright, I get it.
Very good. You are becoming quite the charmer. There is always more to learn. We will continue next time.
Danke, Dasha. Can't wait.
See you again.
Tee. Oh, wait, what time is it? Ah, shoot, did I mess it up? Ah, I messed it up. Gosh dang it. I forgot. Dang it, I forgot. Well, nuts. Alright, well, there is a few characters that I really wanted to find. I wonder where they are. So we're looking for something that looks like a rolled up burrito. I wonder where it could be. Ooh. Oh yeah, that. What's this little treasure chest? Oh, I think that's the memento one. Ah. Oh yeah, trophy man. All the clocks have kitties on them. That's not what I'm looking for. We saw the Breaker Box boys in the live stream. What? What do you mean I can't open this door? It's my house. What do you mean I can't open that door? Gosh dang it. I want to open that door. I wonder what the boiler looks like. Aha! Oh-ho! I had to use that website again, too. Why is that going so slow? I don't like how slow that's going. Oh wait, crawl space? It's so creepy down here. What's that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. But that's what we wanted to find. I think.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both sticky and cassette. The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes, this is choice. I am officially found.
Cute! Oh, a time capsule. Neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
Absolutely, baby. Wait, so you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing.
Yup, I am both in and of the time capsule you now possess. Pretty rad, huh?
Pretty gnarly. Yep, totally guess I'll let you out.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as nostalgia given form, an assortment of 80s memorabilia sculpted into a well-muscled male figure.
Tee, he's got a floppy disk on his jacket.
Woohoo! Yeah, I'm free! The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby!
Yeah, I prefer the 90s, but I don't know where that one is yet.
Although his cassette tape ribbon obscures much of his face, you can still make out a friendly expression and handsome features.
Wait, I thought you were a time capsule. I mean, kind of is.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. The 80s personified.
Almost all the cartoons I watched in the 90s were like personifications of the 80s and times before.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very loud and intense note as he strikes a pose.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns! Yeah!
That is such a cool guitar.
Yo!
Bodhi Windbreaker. Cool. I know there's a 90s one somewhere. I love the 80s. Well, yeah, I love the 80s. I prefer the 90s. That's when I realized I existed. But I like the 80s.
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely, baby. He's got a light bright jacket. It's a light bright. Because you were sealed in the tube?
Totally.
Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
I was born in the 80s, sir. You? Good down here? Anything else you need?
Nah, I might bop around the house a bit if that's cool.
Sure. Alright, get some rest and we'll chat later.
You got it. Alright then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
Tee. Can't wait to learn about where you come from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
You got it, Mr. Skiagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell.
I love him.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate.
He speaks in a language that I and other millennials understand.
Talk to you later.
Tee. This place is creepy. This place is creepy. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, what's that thing? Is that a key? I'll see what that is later. Oh, the mousetrap. How many? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to that mousetrap. I was wondering where this was.
It appears that your intentions
not
have
you
gone
again.
awry once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
Ma'am, I'm trying to talk to the rat man.
It's me.
Hi.
I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover,
Ma'am!
how would you like to know me?
You said you're the best character in the game?
I sure am. The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda leading lady.
Does her little thing kinda look like DLC? Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things. But okay, I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do. I've got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
I don't know, I just had a really good time with Chance and Dasha. Everything?
Everything. Check out my range.
Uh-oh.
Glass, my dear Zebediah. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Hey, Chunky! What's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the Boom Boom Zoom Room!
Side effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost. And each of those lines was recorded in only one take. I'm basically the best actress.
What's with this lady? Who is she? Why is she kind of insufferable?
In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best Actress, Lucinda leading lady. Oh! What do you think?
I'm not convinced.
Ooh. Well, you just wait, spoiled sport. I'll come by again, and I'll prove it to you.
Ma'am, I'm trying to talk to the rat man. Wow. Wow, it's dark. Ma'am, you took one... You took one of my... I was Don't worry, rat man. I'll come back. I have to talk to my hubby. Or I have to find a way out of this hole. Man, it is so quiet here, and I don't like how slow that was. I admire the developers for not putting something, like, standing right there in front of me. Oh, my darling. Ah. What was that? What was that? I saw that. Oh, okay. It was the time capsule. Alright, don't scare me like that. Jeez. I'm trying to romance the darkness. The darkness. Sweetie.
Shadowlord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme. The doors of the abyss open for yours truly. A dark day to you, my penumbra. Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
What is it, my beloved?
Evidence of my power returning. During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way.
Did I?
Now, observe closely. Come to me, servants of the night!
Shadowlord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There! Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
I love Silverfish. Did you summon bugs?
These many-legged, mischievous nocturnal critters hide in the dark until true darkness.
You didn't say anything about critters. These are not shadows.
Then they prey at their peak in the shadows.
Are we going to infest the house with silverfish? I mean, yeah, they're a really helpful bug, but they scare me.
Do you believe me now?
Am I infested with bugs now? Okay, yeah, you're taking a step too far, Honey Bunch.
Where one is spotted, hundreds of its kind spawn within the walls.
Darkness.
This is just the beginning.
Darkness! Fine, I'll continue helping you because I love you, but if an exterminator just happens to come in here one day, it's not my fault. So be it. Glory to you, pumpkin buns.
Glory, but dark glory. Begone, you pests!
With a swipe of his clawed hand, Shadow Lord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
Can we do that throughout the house?
There! They shall not intrude your presence again.
All right, as long as they work like under the rug or something. Thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows, Lord of my dark, void, heart, whatever. I don't know.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human. Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful.
Most merciful of thankness.
I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected. This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed.
Colligiosity?
Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly. Training is in order.
Oh no, don't train me. Like, shadow boxing? Give me all the training you got. Let's level up.
Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control.
Yes.
Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well.
Yeah!
What activities do you enact in the shadows?
Going to the bathroom?
Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Sleep, overthink, doomscroll, private stuff. All of the above? I've gotten better at overthinking. Private stuff.
Elaborate.
Ah! I'd rather not.
What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient description.
Look, I'd have to have a conversation with the lovely person who's in my drawer, but
Answer me properly, Penumbra.
I'm, you know,
Excuse me?
I said I'm, you know.
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
Listen, why don't you just come to the bedroom with me and I'll show you. Writing poetry in my head. What did you think I was doing?
You just didn't want to say the other thing.
My maladaptive daydreaming could be called poetry. I was maladaptive daydreaming and imagining myself smooching my fictional husbands. And writing dramatic stories about us.
Right?
Smarts. Dang it. No, seriously, I like writing poetry in my head. Yeah.
The
I lied.
sounds that escape you echo far, you know.
Why are you blushing, darkness? I mean, you could get more acquainted with those sounds if you know, let me introduce you to Betty.
I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them.
Editor me. Editor for the future, cut this out. Cut this out. This is embarrassing.
You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Aww, Shadow Lord XXX 420 coming in with the self-care. There's nothing wrong with servicing yourself. It's very healthy.
And if I may be upfront, each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
Oh, Your Honor, I love him. Go on.
I will when I'm ready. I am grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life. Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
Our corrupted bond grow. Alright, I really like this character. I really like this dude. I'm glad I looked up a walkthrough on how to find him. Yes, I am beholding you, Shadow Lord.
Oh. He exhales, his hands tightening into fist before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
Also, is this narrator the same narrator from the Stanley Parable?
I feel it.
Uh-oh.
Another piece of my dark armament courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage.
Yeah!
Excellent.
I found my one. I found the character that I love the most.
My form is stronger, yet still incomplete.
Don't worry, baby. We're here all day. I'm so happy for you, my dreary friend.
Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest.
I'll be thinking of you and making up stories in my head because I actually do write poetry at night sometimes, you know.
You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
They don't call me Duvid for nothing. Actually, I call myself that. We both laughed together.
I'm casting magic missile. Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to here. The darkness. Fine. You the darkness.
All this talk of darkness is getting me kinda tired. I'm pretty sleepy.